Hey everybody, welcome to part 12 of our Let's Play Kingdom Hearts 3 Re+Mind on PC, 100% full game playthrough. Last episode we had a whole lot of crazy, long overdue things happen. Sora technically did abandon his quest for the power of waking after hearing that all contact had been lost with Riku and King Mickey. But he was smart enough to take the advice of letting his heart be his guiding key, which led us to the Destiny Islands and then into the Realm of Darkness, where we finally brought Aqua back to the Realm of Light. And from there we went on to Castle Oblivion, which was turned back into its original true state of Land of Departure, and then Sora found out that the power of waking was never lost. It was merely asleep, which, given Sora's tendency to sleep during important events, is not really a huge surprise. But anyway, Sora released Ventus's heart back into his own body just in time to stop Vanitas from making Aqua into shish kebab. Then we watched everybody all come together at the tower and realize that one way or the other they are all connected. Not so much each character is connected to every other character, but each of the characters are all connected in this great big storytelling web. Anyway, we also saw some nice, peaceful, tender scenes between some of the characters. Axel was taunted by Syx about a mysterious girl that they had been trying to rescue from Radiant Garden. We do not know much about this mystery girl yet. Could be Kairi, could be a whole new character, but it's not the first time we've heard mention of this. Xehanort's Heartless, or fake Ansem, was also giving Ansem the Wise the third degree about it. Ventus and Aqua had their little catch-up talk. Sora and Kairi finally shared the damn Palpu fruit, while Riku had a conversation with himself, or rather his replica self from Rechain of Memories. So, you know, it was some pretty feelings-inducing cutscenes at towards the end of the last episode. Meanwhile, the Eclipse Galaxy is now open to us. The final world awaits. As Xehanort said, we will meet at the fated time and fated place to see what lies beyond the Keyblade War, or something to that effect. And the end is coming. The destined clash between the 7 Guardians of Light and the 13 Seekers of Darkness looms on the horizon. But before we do that, we're going to take a nice, peaceful little trip to 100 Acre Wood and help that stuff with Fluff Bear trick some bees out of some honey. 100 Acre Wood is not really going to function any differently than it did in Kingdom Hearts 1 and Kingdom Hearts 2. There's less mini-games, and the mini-games are really all the same one. But, you know, it's fun. It's fun. Well, it was for me. You know, it depends on your preference of mini-game styles. But, we're going to do 100 Acre Wood. We're going to grab our last 3 lucky emblems. And then we're going to take care of a couple little loose ends that I have, well, one loose end, really, that I've overlooked. And then 2 more loose ends that will be available to us after this world is completed. So this isn't going to be a long episode. So yeah, let's go ahead and get into this. Alright, so Chip and Dale told us quite a while ago that Merlin was waiting for us in Twilight Town. Well, he said he was going to go get the best cup of tea here, which I can totally respect that. I too enjoy a very good cup of tea myself. And it was easily figured out that he's in Twilight Town and he wants to talk about a book. So if there's one thing we figured out from playing these games along this journey, it's that when Merlin has something going on involving a book, it's pretty much guaranteed to be the 100-acre wood. So from Twilight Town, where we already are anyway, since that's kind of our safe haven for this game, we're just going to mosey right on over to Le Grand Bistro. And there's Merlin.
Greetings, gentlemen. What brings you all the way out here? Besides the finest tea this side of Big Ben, of course.
Huh? But, Merlin, I thought that you asked us to stop by.
Gracious, did I?
Mm-hmm.
Didn't you leave a message for us with Chip and Dale?
About a book?
Ah, yes, the book. That's right. Behold.
Hey, this is...
Someone's not on it.
Did something happen?
Well, that's what you need to find out, lad.
Okay, I'll see you in a bit.
Take care.
Yes, and good luck.
No bother. Sink, sink, sink. Sink, sink, sink.
Pooh Bear! You okay?
Oh, hello there, Sora. You're home.
Uh-huh. Good to see you, Pooh. And you too, Piglet.
Hello.
You're not in trouble? But I thought something odd must be going on.
Let me see. I don't remember anything oddish, but perhaps I've forgotten. Sink, sink, sink.
Oh,
Sink,
we've
sink,
got trouble,
sink.
all right.
Oh, bother.
Would that be the rabbit sort of trouble? Sorry. Please continue.
Wow! Who's this?
It's okay. He's my friend.
Hi, I'm Sora.
And I'm Lumpy. It's nice to meet you.
Suffering sassafras. Stomp around a little louder, why don't you?
Oh. Go for I'm sorry.
I kind of like it when the ground gets bouncy.
Well, I suppose if something has to bounce. Huh? Speaking of,
Whoa! Whoa! Whoa!
Back for some more bouncing, Sora?
Tigger!
Come on, let's go! You too, Roo!
Yippee! Me too, me too. I want to bounce.
Oh yes, it is time for bouncing! Say no more! All would-be bouncers are welcome!
Oh, I remember now. Rabbit's trouble is harvest-related.
Well, thank you for remembering my plight, Pooh. Better late than never. Excuse me! Would anyone else care to remember why we're here?
As I recall, we came to help you with your garden, Rabbit. After which, perhaps, you'll invite us in for a smackerel or two of honey?
Correct. No! I mean, we'll see about that, Pooh. Now, the garden, if you please. You can help too, Sora.
What? Me too?
Alright, Rabbit needs help picking vegetables. Go examine the correct sign to start the game. So, like I said, 3 mini-games, all very simple, repetitive, easy. But first things first, let's find those lucky emblems.
I think that's a lucky emblem.
Right there.
Let's see.
That should be lucky emblem 88. Should be one on the pumpkin.
Let's see.
Lucky emblem 89. And if we look, where is it? Where is it? Way out there.
Let's see.
And that should be lucky emblem number 90 and the last one. You have photographed all of the lucky emblems, and our reward for that right now is the Mickey clasp. There is another reward for collecting all 90 lucky emblems, but we will not see that reward until after we have cleared the game for the first time and then loaded back into the game from a game clear save. So just keep that in mind. But it is imperative, for many reasons, that we get all 90 lucky emblems. Now, let's check out that Mickey clasp real quick. Can't really afford to have the AP go down right now. Okay, so we're gonna leave everything where it is, but Mickey clasp, we can probably give it to Donald or Goofy. Alright, so that is all the lucky emblems in the game. Now, let's clear out these mini games real quick and wrap up this world's easy story. Alright, so this should be the veggie sign. Yep, help Rabbit pick the vegetables. Sure. Okay, so we're playing Brick Breaker. It's like one of those mobile games where you line up so many of the same color and they go away. Connect 5 vegetables of the same color to harvest them and clear the garden. By shooting the vegetable in your hand toward the pile, you can replace the other vegetables and clear them out faster. Use the analog stick to adjust the trajectory. Hold the A or X to begin previewing the shot. The number of vegetables you shoot is determined by when you release A or X. To complete the challenge, collect the number of vegetables Rabbit is asking for. Leave some for Rabbit. After every 5th successful harvest, Rabbit will hop in and harvest all of one color vegetable. So keep an eye on the one that it shows that he's going to get, and then you focus on the other ones, and he'll come in and clear out the field a little bit. You can change the vegetable in your hand by pressing the left bumper or right bumper, or L1, R1 to cycle through the 2 that you have there. There's a bonus gauge for this game. Once you fill it, press Y or triangle, and Tigger will come in and do something. He'll bounce some vegetables away. Alright, here we go.
Let's get gardening.
Alright, we want to line up 5 in a row, so just go ahead and, oh, that didn't work. There we go.
Look at that. I hope you've left the ones I'm after.
So this game's actually ridiculously easy because you can basically make 5 of everything every time you launch it. You just want to kind of make sure that you try to get some kind of combo out of it.
There we go. More. I think I'll gather these. Look at that. I'll take those.
Obviously, you get a better score for, I mean, this is the story version. We can come back and play this as a mini-game anytime.
Look at that.
This is what tigers do best.
I hope you left the ones I'm after. Thanks.
Perfect.
Impressive. Look at that. I think I'll gather these.
There we go.
This is what tigers do best.
Allow me. More. Thank you. Well done. Look at that. I hope you've left the ones I'm after. Whoa!
Well, I'd say we've earned a rest.
Now we got some ingredients for playing this game. Now, I'll have to double check, but it's either the vegetable one or the next one that's really good for like gathering ingredients like this all in one shot, as opposed to hopping all different locations for them.
What a harvest!
And thanks to Sora's help.
Yes, quite right. Thank you, Sora.
Well, how's about a little more bouncing?
Oh, no. There's no bouncing in farm work.
Aw, no bouncing at all?
Huh?
I want to bounce.
Whipper, snappers, and they're bouncing.
Excuse me, Rabbit. The carrots are very nice, but might you have some honey to go with them?
Now's not the time, Pooh. If I give you any honey here, I'll just end up with a bear stuck in my front door again.
Well, looks like your problem's solved. Guess I'll be on my way.
Solved? Oh, it's far from solved. We still need to harvest the fruit.
Won't you stay, Sora, for the sake of honey?
Okay.
Alright, Rabbit needs help in the orchard, so we'll go examine that sign and start the second mini-game. This time we're going to help Rabbit pick fruit. The game is mostly the same, but I think if it reaches the river we lose. I've never had it happen, but either you lose or any fruit that hits the river is just no good. I mean, I'm assuming based on other games like this that we lose, but I'm looking to avoid finding out for sure. Controls are the same. Analog stick moves your trajectory, A or X to hold and ready your shot and then release to shoot. And the bonus this time, wire triangles to get help from the Heffalump, who I guess I'm behind the times because I didn't realize they had a Heffalump in their gang of friends until I played this. Left bumper, right bumper, or L1, R1 changes the fruit. Same rules. Combo of 5 takes care of. Combo of 5 clears them out, and then Rabbit will keep doing his little bucket thing there too. So the only thing that's changed is we're doing fruit, and we can't let it reach the lake. River, excuse me.
Let's get gardening.
Look at that. I hope you've left the ones
There we go.
Impressive. I hope you've left the ones I'm after. I think I'll gather these. More. I'll take those. Thank you.
There we go.
Look at that.
Nice.
That'll do it.
More. I hope you've left the ones I'm
There we go.
after.
Perfect.
Look at that. I think I'll gather these. Allow me. More. Oh, thank you. I hope you've left the ones I'm after.
There we go.
I hope you've left the ones I'm after.
Nice.
I'll do it. What's this?
Good one.
Look at that. I think I'll gather these.
There we go. Grab them all.
More. Oh, thank you.
Nice.
Well done. I hope you've left the
There
ones
we
I'm
go.
after.
Nice.
I think I'll gather these.
There we go.
Look at that.
Thanks, Rabbit.
More.
I'll do it.
Look at that.
I'd say we've earned a rest.
Alright, so once again we get some ingredients from this.
Yes, yes. Look at all this marvelous fruit.
Oh, it's lovely. Lumpy loves fruit.
You know, Rabbit, I find that fruit always tastes better with a little honey.
You're right, Pooh. It certainly does.
Hoo-hoo! Then I'll keep looking for fruit up at bouncing height.
And I'll search closer to the soil.
Sora, could you help me with my flower patch? I've got a surprise for Pooh.
A surprise? For Pooh Bear?
Yes, Sora?
Oh, it's nothing, Pooh.
Rabbit has asked for help picking flowers. Go examine the correct sign to start the game. So, the mini games here are a good place to get vegetable ingredients and fruit ingredients without, like I said, without having to hop around different worlds and search out the spots. Alright. Last one. Help Rabbit pick flowers. Yes. Okay, so this one is timed. We need to collect honey pots to feed Pooh before the time runs out. Other than that, the rules are the same. Controls are the same. This time the bonus is Gopher. And then Rabbit's still going to do his thing collecting one type of flower. This one is the only way in the game to get the honey ingredients. So, depending on how good you are at the cooking minigame, you will find yourself coming back here. Alright, let's do it.
Get gardening. Well
I'm
done.
rather in the mood for a snackle of honey.
I hope you've left the
So,
ones I'm
what the
after.
goal here is to get the honey pots down to the bottom so that the pot by Pooh fills up.
Perfect.
Delicious.
And to clear
hope you
this,
let
we
the
need to
ones
fill
I'm
that pot up
after.
before time runs out.
Honey.
Look at that. I think I'll gather these.
Delicious.
More. Allow me.
Delicious.
Thank you. Impressive. Look at that.
There we go.
At your service.
More. Well done. I hope you've left the ones I'm after.
Ooh, messed that one up.
I think I'll gather
Somebody
these.
stand for
All
me.
right.
Honey.
Impressive.
Delicious.
Grab them all.
Look at that. Thank you. Well done.
Honey.
Almost there.
Impressive.
Delicious.
More. I hope you've left the ones I'm after.
Honey.
Yeah.
At your service.
Delicious.
Somebody send for me.
That's it.
Thank you, Sora.
There we go. Alright, so we did get one ingredient worth of honey out of that.
Here, Pooh, a pot full of honey. It's your reward for being such a big help. Eat all you want.
Oh, thank you, Rabbit.
You planted all these flowers just for Pooh?
Really? Why?
It's simple, honey. Flowers mean nectar. Nectar means honeybees. And honeybees mean honey.
Oh, and the flowers are so lovely. I like the pretty colors.
Look at them all. They're boasting even higher than me.
Oh.
Ah.
Sora, I believe the one I should thank for all that yummy, delicious honey is you.
Don't mention it, Pooh. Besides, we all helped.
Sora.
Hmm?
You used to be right here. Why is it that you went away?
Away? Oh, that's what you meant by your home.
Yes. You see, when I get a rumbly in my tumbly, it's very hard to think of anything but honey. So I was worried that I might have forgotten you away.
Silly bear, I'd never.
Oh, good. Because I want us to be together forever.
Pooh, we are together. There isn't a second that we're not. Except I can feel it. Our connection's weaker. Why is that?
What's wrong, Sora?
Oh, it's nothing. What matters is I'll be here from now on. No going away.
Thank you, Sora.
Alright, thus concludes the 100 Acre Wood episode. I wasn't kidding when I said this was going to be a short one. We now have the Honey Spout Keyblade. So this is another one that has two form changes, Honey Blasters and the Honey Launcher. So there's that.
Splendid. All is as it should be.
But how come Sora's picture disappeared in the first place?
Something's happened to me that made me vanish from Pooh's heart. Merlin, I don't ever want to lose my friends.
Well now.
Huh?
There's no need to fret, lad. Whatever's lost can be found again. There are always new paths between hearts for us to discover and traverse. But you already know that.
Yeah.
Now, Sora's connections to those that he cares about being weakened, that could easily be explained as another after effect of Xehanort nearly taking him in Dream Drop distance. Or it could be a very ominous bit of foreshadowing. We'll find out. Now, after completing
I bet
100
this
Acre Wood,
poster will give us a game.
we can come over here and get 1
This one's gonna be fun.
and 2. And now, we have every Classic Kingdom game. Now, as far as that whole thing about tying up a few loose ends in this episode since it was so short, let's see. We're gonna go find some enemies to fight. I guess we can go through the... We can do it right here. So we're gonna head down into the, what is it, the sewer? Is it called the sewer? We'll see what it says when we get there. Alright, so here in the underground conduit, we are going to try out our Nano Gear Keyblades shot locks. If these enemies live long enough to do it.
Gotcha!
Alright, so that's the Nano Gear's complete shot lock.
Go!
And that's the incomplete. Okay, these enemies are not going to live long enough for me to trigger the form changes, so we'll have a battle coming up, not next episode, but the episode after, where there will be plenty of time to show off the Nano Gear and the Honey Spout Keyblades form changes. Now, what we are going to do right this second is I'm going to throw Honey Spout on to get the shot locks on it. I guess we should probably go and save first to get our bar back. Actually, wait a minute. Huh, that's weird. I thought we were supposed to get the, Let me check something real quick, because I thought we got an ability that had a special shot lock that was supposed to, like, restore the focus gauge. Yeah, what's up with that? How come that's not showing up? Huh. Alright, I'm gonna have to look into that and see why it's not working. Alright, so Honey Spout is one of those Keyblades I mentioned that has 3 shot locks. As a matter of fact, Shooting Star is the other one, and we've had it for most of the game, and I just couldn't remember. So, let's do the regular ones.
Got him!
So that's the full one. And that's the not full one. Now let's run away and get the save point. Okay, so, like I said, Honey Spout and Shooting Star each have a third shot lock. So how this works is you've got your regular one without maxing it out, and then there are two for maxing them out. One of them is targeting multiple enemies, and then there's a special one if you max out the whole if you max out your shot lock on a single enemy. So I'm going to target one specific enemy. Oh, nope, that didn't work. Hold on. There we go. Now that looks a little different than the one we just used, doesn't it? Now we're going to go up here and recharge the focus gauge again. Just so I know I can get the max, we'll switch over to Shooting Star. And now same thing, we'll use a different shot lock with this Keyblade by maxing out the shot lock gauge on a single target. If we can isolate a single target. There it is.
Gotcha!
And just to make sure, we'll do it one more time with multiple targets. Oh, that was weird.
Back off!
Wait a minute. That's the same one. What the hell is going on here?
Yeah! So long! Yeah! Yeah!
Did I get the wrong Keyblade? Did I somehow think it was the Shooting Star when it's actually a different one? Hold on, I gotta check myself here just in case I've been given bad intel. Interesting. It is the right Keyblade, so... Oh, not what I wanted. Oh, I wanted the save point. Okay, we have some Electrum and Adamantite that we can toss around, so we'll just fast travel over to the Moogle shop and do a little bit of Keyblade forgery real quick. New photo mission unlocked. Again, we'll get to those later. Alright, so from what I'm gathering, the other shot lock for Shooting Star for max out on a single target, the Keyblade must be maxed out. We have 6 Electrum that we can play around with, 4 Wellspring Crystals, so let's go ahead and upgrade this to max. We'll upgrade Kingdom Key to max. Alright, so we have 3 Keyblades right now that are level 10, and that's the Kingdom Key, Shooting Star, and Elemental Encoder. I think I already upgraded the Nano Gear to 6, right? Yeah, alright. We'll take the Honey Spout, which is already at level 3, up to level 6. Alright, that's good. I've got 3 level 10 Keyblades. That's more than enough for now. We'll get the rest of these fully upgraded very shortly. I'm not going to sweat doing them all right now because we actually still have more Keyblades to get. We obviously don't have the fabled staple that is the Ultima weapon, but we'll get to that somewhere too. And then there's a few others. There's actually a little bit left of this game. It's just a lot of it is, as you would expect, side content and stuff like that. Alright, everything should be good here. Yeah, alright. So, I went on, I went and looked it up and double-checked, and it does say that once the shooting star is at its max level, that we should get that 3rd shot lock for only targeting 1 enemy. So let's make sure we got the right one on. Shooting star. Now let's see if it does it. Make sure to only target 1 enemy. We got this lone power wild right here. There it is. Oh, know what else we can try out right now?
Together. Come on. Yeah.
So we're kind of tracing an attack path. And now we're gonna just lay waste to everything.
And one more.
Pretty cool, huh? Alright, yeah, I mean, the hell with it, we'll just fast travel. Okay, so for right now, I'm going to re-equip the nano gear, and I am going to place the honey spout in the third slot. So next time we actually have, like, formidable foes to contend with, we'll use the form changes for both of these, so that way I can show those off a little bit. And then I'll probably switch my setup to Elemental Encoder, Kingdom Key, and Shooting Star. Unless I happen to pick up enough Electrum, Adamantite, and other materials to fully level up a couple of the other Keyblades. Basically, I want all level 10 Keyblades going into the last world because whilst I have made the decision not to exceed level 50 for the last world, I'm trying to find the balance. Like, I don't want to have Sora overpowered because then the fight's just too easy, but I do want the most powerful equipment I have available to me with my self-imposed level 50 limit. So it's mostly just to put on a good show. But yeah, so that's really it for this episode. I mean, there's not a whole lot else that I can do without going way out of the scope of 100 Acre Wood, which is what this episode was supposed to be, so alright, so yeah, I mean, we'll just look at the gummy phone and we'll call this one a wrap. So Lucky Emblems, that's it. That's it, we're done. We've got them all. we have all 90 of the lucky emblems scattered across the worlds. The last world does not have any lucky emblems, but it does have the rest of the treasures to get the little gold Mickey symbol on that one. So yeah, we've got the gold Mickey symbol on our first report section, which is pretty freaking cool. Classic Kingdom, we now have all of them, and I may do these. I'm pretty sure I'm going to do these all as their own separate episode. I don't think I'm going to include them with the rest of the mini games. So usually I do an episode that's all the mini games. It's not going to be like that this time. Some things are going to be separate just because they're more than just a simple mini game like this one. We have 6, 12, 18. We've got 23 different Classic Kingdom games to play. So I think that is going to be an episode all by itself. That Frozen Slider mini game we unlocked in Arendelle, there's a little bit more to it than just playing the mini game. And then I'm sure by now you've noticed the giant fruits sticking out of the ground in certain places, and I've said don't worry, we'll come back to those later. There's one in each world, except for 100 Acre Wood and the final world. Oh, and there's not one in Twilight Town either. There's 7 of them in the game, the giant fruits sticking out of the ground. Those are a very, very interesting minigame / side quest that will absolutely be its own episode. And then we'll just lump whatever's left for minigames after that together into one, which really isn't that much. I don't know. I gotta really look at the minigames and see. I might lump the other minigames in with the Classic Kingdom, maybe. I don't know. We'll figure it out. A few episodes away from that anyway. Now I'm just kind of talking to myself about the plan. 100 Acre Wood story is completed. Now notice, all of our sections are complete, but there is not a Mickey symbol here yet, so there is still something to be recorded there. Character files. Merlin shows up under Twilight Town. 100 Acre Wood is everybody. Who the hell is still missing from this section? Interesting. Oh well, it'll all be done in the end. Game records. Links are now completed. And shot locks, we added the diving barrage for the shooting star. And then the section's filling in quite nicely. We got the 2 shot locks from the Nano Gear, and we got the 3 shot locks from the Honey Spout. So obviously we're not going to complete the shot lock section till we have all the Keyblades, but I've been actively, filling this section in as we get the new Keyblades, so we'll get there. And some Keyblades don't even count. I'm surprised Elemental Encoder even showed up in there. Alright, so that's going to be it for this episode. I know, short and sweet. Now, I mentioned this in an episode that I did earlier. I've been on a little mini vacation. My little gamer in training went off on a camping trip with my parents. So I've had plenty of time to rapid fire out episodes, because it's just me and the dogs here, and apparently even the dog thinks that she's too cool to hang out with me. So I've just been playing games and making episodes. So if you're watching these as I pump them out, gonna kind of quiet down now and go back to the usual schedule of 1, maybe 2 a week, but we're getting into the good stuff. So when we come back for the next episode, we are going to head over to the Eclipse Galaxy. We're going to do the full exploration, waypoints, treasure spheres, fragment crystals, and constellations. And then in part 14, we will head into the last world, and my mind is made up. We are going to split the last world into 2 parts, just because it is a very, 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 very long world, filled with, 7, 8 epic frickin' boss battles, and that's not even including the final boss. So yeah, so anyway, next episode, like I said, Eclipse Galaxy Exploration, and then after that we will head to the final world, which will be spread across 2 episodes, and then after that we'll go take care of all the side stuff before we head into the DLC content portion of the game, which is going to be an even wilder trip. Yeah, geez, not really anything else for this one. That's it. I think this is the shortest episode of the game so far, but that's okay. That's okay, because it's 100 Acre Wood, and I expected it to be shorter than the rest. Anyway, hope y'all enjoyed this episode. I know we kind of took a break from like everything else that was going on, but you know, that can be nice once in a while. It'd be nice to have a nice peaceful episode with you know, no boss fights, no pro codes, and all of that jazz. If I had a nickel for every time I said when I'm recording these episodes, I'd be one rich motherfucker. So that's it. Until next time, my friends, thank you all for watching, and may your heart be your guiding key.